Why am I showing it like that? Hi over there and welcome to this YouTube channel. My name is Yulia and in today's clip I'm actually doing a makeup tutorial on this look. This is very autumnal, but at the same time it's not like by any means, you know, your average autumn makeup tutorial. I've done it a bit spiced up as like a pumpkin spice latte. I decided to, you know, just have like a twist on that latte. I'm excited. I really enjoyed the look, how it turned out, and yeah, I mean, I hope you will enjoy it as well, like the process of doing it. I realized I didn't mention the fact that I've moved to a new place, so yeah, the setting, like the back is different. I'm not quite sure if it's this going to be, you know, the main one, or I'm changing bits here and there within the process of making the clips. Other than that, realistically speaking, let's just jump into the clip, see how I've done this look, and that's about it. I think I'm gonna regret my decision of pulling off this sweater because I'm sweating in it, so well done, Yulia. But yeah, I'm gonna start off with priming my eyes. I'm actually gonna do the face first. Usually I do my eyes first if I'm doing something more complicated and stuff like that, but today I'm gonna do the other way. So I'm using the E.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. This stuff is in Universal Sheer and I really love it. I used quite an amount for someone who would never use primer, to be quite honest. Like, nothing made me go like, oh my god, I need this. But this is really hydrating, first of all. Second, it is very pore minimizing, and I really dig the finish that it gives to me. My foundation goes so much smoother. Now I'm gonna go with my foundation, and this time, like actually always, to be quite honest, I am going to combine two foundations. One of them is the Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation in F2, and the second of them is the Ordinary Coverage Foundation, High Coverage Foundation formula in shade 1.2 Yellow Light. And the reason I'm combining the two of them is because F2 is quite light actually for myself, and F3 it's a different undertone that I don't feel is gonna work with my skin. I like how the kind of like textures combine. I don't necessarily like the Revolution Conceal and Define Foundation too much, but I really love the Ordinary formula and it really changes it. I'm just doing two pumps here, like a pump. One here, a bit on my chin, and a bit on my neck. It is definitely too light. I can see it from here. I finally have like a mirror down here and I can see myself properly instead of like actually looking into a tiny mirror. It is definitely light, but I'm just gonna pop some more of that yellow undertone. I mean, it's alright. I think when I'm gonna bronze my face and stuff like that, it's actually gonna be alright. But I really love the finish. I adore these foundations combined, but I genuinely believe I love the combination because the Ordinary foundation is actually a really good formula, to the point where it looks really flawless. It really soaks into your skin. Let's jump into the concealer, and I am surprised in some kind of weird way because I don't like necessarily the Revolution Conceal and Define Foundation. It's not bad, don't get me wrong, but it's not like, sometimes it kind of like breaks during the day to the point where it doesn't look okay, and it kind of like gets me annoyed because it does that after like a couple of hours, not even an entire day. But I really love the Conceal and Define concealer. This is something that I really enjoy. It is not by any means full coverage, but I prefer it that way. It's hydrating and it doesn't do any funny thing underneath my eye, but if I do apply it over here, I don't like it. Somehow it finds dry patches over here, which I don't see them with my bare eye, maybe with a microscope or something, but I don't put it over there. I just put it underneath my eyes, a bit on my chin, and over here I come with light powder, and that's it. So I don't go too crazy. Oh, I don't think I forgot my powder, but I'm just gonna go and bring it. After I place this, I go like that, and I realized it's easier for me to just go straight in and actually blend it. I'm gonna use my tiny mirror this time and blend it because it blends more seamlessly. I feel if I leave it one eye to dry just a teeny tiny bit, it looks not natural. It doesn't sink into the skin because I assume it starts to dry down and it's not as easy to blend. I'm gonna go a teeny tiny bit on my chin actually. Just like that. And sometimes I do put it on top of my blemishes because I feel if I do put a tiny bit, you don't see it light. At least I don't. It doesn't pop. It doesn't feel like, you know, it's another color. No, it's alright. Right, let's go with the powder. This is, wait, I didn't show you what I'm using. So I'm using the Lottie London Ready Set Go powder in translucent, true translucent. Probably if you've seen my clips where I do tutorials and stuff like that, I barely use anything except this because, to be quite honest, I don't have that many powders. I don't like powders in general. This is a given. I really like it. So sometimes I do use the sponge, but for today I feel I'm gonna use the brush and making sure my crease is like gone over there. And I'm gonna use the brush. Just gonna tap some and gently tap actually rather than dragging. And I don't like to leave it to bake too much. Like when I finish with the one eye, I just get it out. Okay, now I'm gonna go on my chin because actually my chin is very pointy and sometimes I get a line over there which is quite annoying. I don't get it. I started to have it recently. I didn't have it before. So I'm gonna just do that. And now I'm gonna use a teeny tiny bit on my forehead, more on the middle kind of side, just because again I have some lines over there, and sometimes if the foundation stays for too long, it's gonna settle in those lines. A teeny tiny bit with what is left on around my nose. That's pretty much it with the face. Regarding the base, obviously, I'm gonna do the bronzer first. This is Hoola by Benefit. This is a tiny version I got from a magazine. I'm gonna use this guy because I want to warm myself a bit today. So we're gonna take an angled brush. This is from Poundland, and I'm just gonna dig a teeny tiny bit in here because this is really pigmented. This is the Hoola original, so I don't need too much, and I'm not gonna buy the light one anytime soon until at least I'm using this one to the point where I'm like, I need another one. I'll try to look in front of the camera. It's a different setting obviously, so it's gonna take me a while until I'm getting used to the fact that I finally have a table. I finally have a table. I started using some blush lately, and I'm gonna use this time Isn't It Peachy palette. This is from Obsession. I actually got it 1 year ago because I remember I used it in my first ever clip, which was with this jumper on. So throwback. I can't believe it's been a year, and you know, I'm proud. I'm happy with what I've done so far. So this is the palette. It has 4 shades, and I usually go with this one, but I might go with a teeny tiny bit of this one too, just combining the two of them realistically speaking. So I still use not dense brush, and I just gonna take a bit like that and smile. This is the best thing I can do to make sure I'm not going too crazy, which I did actually, but I have the trick with the sponge. I'm gonna go with the sponge in a sec. I'm not gonna leave it like that, don't you worry. And I'm just gonna take the dense, like the flat side. So I'm using actually two highlighters this time. I have the e.l.f. highlighter in shade Moonlight Pearls, and I have this Kiko Glow Fusion Powder Highlighter in 01. I mean, this looks very white, but it's not. It's actually really golden. I really genuinely love this. I actually got it when I went to meet Steph Toms because I really love her YouTube channel. And I got myself a gift just to have me reminded of the fact that I went and met her. I really love the combination of the two of them because literally what I'm doing is I'm starting with the e.l.f. one. I'm taking this brush, which is from the owned brand of Superdrug B. It's a concealer brush actually, which makes no sense to my head, but anyways. So I'm taking this one from e.l.f. and I'm swirling a bit. This is more subtle, right? So what I'm doing is I do the whole Jaclyn Hill thing where I'm smiling and I'm just putting a teeny tiny bit over here, but just around here. And I really like it because it's subtle. It just gives a glow and that's it. Nothing too crazy. I don't like combining a really, you know, in-your-face highlighter over here. I've seen some people do it and that's fine. I mean, you do you. You know, beauty is like, it should be an open-minded space and you do whatever you feel it looks good on you. But I don't like it on myself, so I'm always using the e.l.f. one on over here as well. Or if I use something very intense over here, I make sure I do put it over here first, and then what is left over on the brush, I just touch it on my temple. Temple? Yeah, I think this is how it's called here. Oh. And now I'm gonna use the Kiko one, and I'm just literally going crazy this time. I mean, look at that. I hope you can see it on camera because I'm not quite sure how the angles are going and so on and so forth. This is still subtle, I'm not gonna lie. This is still subtle for my kind of liking, but it's just picking the lighting so much nicely. I really love it. I mean, I'm gonna do my brows now, and I'm gonna use this Longwear pomade. This is again the owned brand from Superdrug, and I'm using the Revolution Pro drops to make sure it's smooth because it really dried down so quick, and I thought I would have to throw it away, but this saved my pomade. Really good stuff. And I thought it's going to be much more smaller, like this tiny bit, and it's not, it's massive. This is in shade mid brown, this one. And let's find my, here we go. I'm using now the Essence Make Me Eyebrow gel mascara with filling fibers. I'm just slightly kind of like gently brushing it through, and that's about it. Now the fun part, the eyes. We are starting with the eyes because there's nothing else I can do at this point. Eyes. So I have this Revolution Reloaded palette, which again I got it last year. This is like using a year-old makeup, lol. But yeah, this is the one that is kind of like a dupe for the Norvina Subculture, I think. And I really love it because it has, you know, kind of like pumpkin-y, because this is like pumpkin spice latte kind of sort of vibes makeup look, and I feel I can pull off the look with this palette. So I'm gonna do it. This is affordable as well, so I'm gonna dare to go with this orange actually. You know what? We are gonna do it a bit of a fun look. So I'm gonna dare to use that one. Top of the axis. And I forgot to prime my lids with my Catrice Camouflage Concealer, but guess what? I'm lazy today. I am actually gonna go straight in. And I'm just gonna gently just put it in my crease. And now I'm switching the brushes just to blend it out. This is stained but clean. Right, so now I think I'm gonna go with this light shade, which I'm gonna put on top to kind of like blend them out seamlessly over here, because I feel it's just too harsh for my liking. But because I did go really up with that shade, I think I'm gonna go with the brown, with a really warm toned brown. Why am I saying brown? I got no clue. But this is a really warm brown, so I'm gonna go again with the same brush, just a teeny tiny bit up under. I think now I'm gonna go with some greens, and I feel this green would suit my eye look. Maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, I'm gonna go with a fluffy brush and just taking this, and I'm gonna try to place it at the end of the eye. Now I wanna go with the yellow shade in the middle with a more flat brush, and I'm gonna use this one and just gonna get some of that yellow. Eyeliner. So I'm gonna use the Rimmel London Wonder Wing. I think I'm gonna use some glitter. I'm feeling the vibes of glitter today, and I have two rusty shades. Not rustic, what? These are from Makeup Revolution Beauty actually. I'll have a card with the actual collections they have, because they're really good and I really love them. And if you want to see all of them, click the link through. I'm gonna use this one just because it looks really nice. I don't understand people who do use them without glitter glue. Don't recommend it. Even if it's from a palette, an eyeshadow palette, it doesn't make any sense to my head, because it obviously gonna fall apart. It's not like an eyeshadow, it's a glitter. This is the glitter fixer gel from Berry M. This is really good stuff, I really like it. Now let's do the underneath the eye part. So I'm gonna take a pencil brush, I think. I found a tiny brush and I'm just gonna place a shade underneath. I'm gonna go with the orange actually. I'm still gonna go with the orange underneath the eye because I feel it's gonna complement the glitter really. Right, and now I'm gonna go with an inner corner shade, but I think I'm just gonna go with the highlighter itself, because in here you don't have a highlighting shade. I feel this is one thing that is missing. I'm gonna actually go with the Kiko one. Place it in the inner corner of the eye. Yeah, perfect. Now let's go with mascara, and I have two mascaras over here. This is the Maybelline New York Lash Sensational in dark brown. And this is the Nourishing Mascara, Volumizing Lengthening Mascara from Botanic in black. What I'm gonna do is place this above, like on the above lashes, and then place the brown underneath, like over here. What I'm gonna do is, turn off the camera, do the other eye, and then come back with the lips on. I mean, yeah, this is pretty much it. This is the finished look. I hope you enjoy it. I used on my lips, let's not forget about that, the Makeup Gallery Pout Matters Matte Lip Color. This is from Poundland actually. Why am I showing it like that? In shade Latte 2. And I think this is perfect because I'm trying to mimic a pumpkin spice latte. Huh? Yeah, what do you think? Let me know in the comments down below, and make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm bringing clips at least once a week. I really want to make sure I'm gonna post twice, but I will see how it goes. I think this week I'm gonna have 2 of them. This could be the second one, but yeah, if not, then I'm definitely gonna be consistent with weekly. So make sure you hit that notification bell button, just because whether I'm posting only once or twice, you will be notified. So yeah, I hope you have a lovely autumn. Bring them candles in. I really love candles. At the moment I have one with pumpkin. I will see you in the next one. Bye!